Hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed, going on with our next mission.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Alright, so off to investigate Jubair, the scholar. We're going to start off by going over to the stand destruction. Barb, hello.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
All I ask is for a few coins.
But I say, this is an honor.
And our life, I don't think, actually can go up any higher if we were to complete more optional objectives. I think we have the max life we possibly can have with 2 bars. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Let's keep heading this way. Yes, thank you. Just weave through these streets trying to find this guy. Oh, you butt. Who must be up? Yep, here he is.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You would be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Alright. So you have one that's like right below us.
You'll find it here, I'm sure of it. Like what you see? Hey!
When I missed. There we go. Another one over here.
Go away!
Got him. Then we have one more here. Now if we can just kill everybody. And then get back up to our informant. Wasn't too bad, they were all pretty close. I guess it was just the task of getting a hold of the guard.
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
So our target wears rich golden robes and carries a pouch, and that is an important distinction later whenever we're looking for him, because otherwise he's going to look like all of his followers.
Away.
So we have another informer
Bad
challenge
news,
here.
brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Jubair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Jubair and get that letter.
Alright, so the guy we're trying to get to is way across
Can't you spare something?
to the east, and we have a minute and a half to get there.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
So whatever you do, just keep booking it.
You shouldn't be here. Dig off.
Don't worry about killing any archers. Just keep going. Alright, we get a good sprinting distance here.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
If you want to kill any of them, just throw a knife at them. And if you would have just stayed up on the building, we would have already been there.
Out here, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Alright, and so we get Jubair is at the Madarash al-Kalash, surrounded by loyal men. And so since we're here, we're going to move over this way and go get the drop.
Defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
And people are definitely on their toes around here, so you want to just make sure no one gets upset at you
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri
and
dönecek.
just blend in. It's definitely that captain there that's looking out
Bu
for
sefer
us.
kaçmasına izin
I
vermeyin.
beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I wouldn't trust that guy. Your hand phased right into his chest.
I'm poor and sick and hungry. My family.
So we get Jubair holds daily meetings within the Madarash.
Spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Before it has a chance to begin.
So from here, if you just head over this way, our next 3 tasks are pretty close to each other.
Yes, come. I stand before you to deliver a warning.
First one being in here.
Richard takes Joppa. There will be no stopping him.
Watch out for all of the drunk people. You don't want them to knock you into a guard.
He is ours. Has always been ours.
Because if they knock you into a
It
guard,
is our duty to defend them.
then they'll get upset and attack.
Crusaders must be destroyed.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
The king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Yeah, so you see, we didn't get to steal because we got pushed into the guy that we were steal from by a drunk. So I pulled all the guards over here so I could just get rid of them. That guy kicked, went into a scaffolding and died.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
Okay. So hopefully by taking all of them out.
They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray
Yeah.
that God,
You, sir,
glorious
are an
and
asshole.
exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume.
God damn these drunkards. Holy crap. Okay, so we got a letter that states that Jubair should be within a garden. Ridiculous. Gonna refill my pocket knives really quick. Okay, and we have interrogation mission over here.
Fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
So they're purging information, if you can't tell by that. Making sure what they want known is all that's known in the New World. It pretty much allows them to rewrite their own history. So we're going to follow this guy till he gets to a secluded area.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Come on. Fight me.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, Not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Some men, yeah. 5 of them. So the first one's up here. And it's not letting me quite get up to him. There's another one up here walking.
We are fighting for the infidel king which the asshole wiped from the world.
So we got him. Now we're gonna climb up this. At least we got 5 minutes. Alright, our next ones that we're gonna go get. So we'll get this outlier over here.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Oh well, darn it.
Where is the one responsible?
He's somewhere. Who the hell? All right. So we got one.
What happened here? Curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Alright, we got that guy. We need to go get these other ones. I'm trying to figure out how to do it without being seen. It's a lot easier in the later games when you have more weapons.
Who's responsible for this?
So we got him and we'll run away for the guards notice that it was me. As long as I don't do it like right in front of a guard. Where's this guy at now? Is he moved over by where I killed one of them? Well, if he's doing loops, we're going to let him come to us in an area where there's not so many guards.
Leave now and I'll let you leave.
Here he comes. There's so many guards walking around here. to make sure that when I kill him, there's none right in the immediate vicinity.
Condemn you! Leave me alone! Where is the
No,
one
you don't
responsible?
understand. I have nothing.
Yeah, that was really a bad spot to kill that guy.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Alright. Now that I'm done with that, I don't care if people find me. I'll just kill everybody. We're gonna go back to the Assassin's Bureau now.
Something to say.
Here we go. And let's get our marker.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Brood in the doorway a bit.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, Jubair is preparing a meeting within the Madrasa al-Kalash. It is time to strike. So here we go.
Come no further. Get him!
Oh, that's not good.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Alright, so we got multiple spots that appear on the map where he could be. The one where he is, he's got a pack, and he will be in a garden. We know that for sure. So let's check over here first. This one is in a garden.
Citizens, bring forth your writing. Place them in the pile before
Is
me.
not him, he just turned red as we just saw. So let's go. I think he's over this way, if I remember correctly. And the information we have is there to help us pick out the right one quicker. And that's not him.
Is a glorious day.
So we're gonna just continue over.
For centuries.
That one's not happening in who?
People of the
There he
mass,
is.
you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era.
Oh, I tried to get him.
Yes, he runs from me as he does from the truth.
Altair, the frack are you doing?
Stop him! You must be made to stand back. Keep going. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Yes, you are. Thanks to those vigilantes for holding him still for me while I was trying to get my wits back because my character is incompetent. Oh, well, I didn't get up there fast enough. Fight on the rooftops. Not so many of them here. Oh, well, there's more coming. There's an archer up there attacking me.
Don't move him! أيها المرتد!
He's gonna keep chucking guys off. He'll keep falling. I'll keep throwing. Alright. It's kind of a dead end here. Need to make it back to the Assassin's Bureau. There we go, we're getting close. Here we go.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafi.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright. We are going to return to Al-Mualim, and we are completely done here in this town of Damascus. We have no reason to come back. So let's fast forward to Masyaf.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Alright, and with that, we get a new short blade, which increases our damage. Alright, and that's going to conclude our episode for today. So hope you all are enjoying, and we'll see you next time.